Now, Power Day event is an event which usually is hosted by Nio each and every year, where they are telling us about the latest developments entailing their battery replenishment systems. This is an event usually where Nio tell us about their plan. I remember 2-3 years ago, Nio, during this event, they announced the Power North plan, which entails them deploying battery swapping station charging infrastructure in the northern of China, which to date that has bear some good fruits for Nio. So during this day, they are just telling us their latest development of their replenishment systems. This includes their charging infrastructure together with a battery swapping station. Now, this Power Day event, it's no longer going to be called Nio Power Day, but it is called the Power Up, or the Nio Power Up. The change came in today because Nio said it aligns with its visions to power up the experience to its customers and just convey the message or lift up spirits by the term Power Up. This is something that I think we've seen or heard the Nio CEO always saying. When he finishes his statements, his interviews, he always say, let's power up together. This is a statement that is not a surprise, and this, like I said, it's a statement that the CEO of Nio has been using quite often recently. So this event is expected to take place tomorrow, the 20th of August, and we don't know what Nio will be revealing to us or good news that will come out of that event, but what we know is that there will be some developments that will come out from that event, and hopefully they are positive developments. And the interesting part about this whole thing, or this whole Power Up event taking place tomorrow, is that it is being held in Wuhan. Now, Wuhan, you will know that a couple of weeks ago we read about it, is saying that Nio, apparently they are building their third battery swapping station assembly plant there, which is something that is pretty exciting. Now, the reason why it is good is because Nio having this, it will help them in deploying more and more battery swapping stations, or into aggressively deploying battery swapping stations, because they will now be having the third plant where they are assembling and of course deploying battery swapping stations from this third new plant. So part of the reason why it is being hosted in Wuhan, apparently rumors are Nio might try to uncover more about this plant tomorrow, which we will see and we look forward to. So Power Up plan, it is once again an event which is quite interesting to the Nio users, Nio investors, because we get to hear about when you're extending in terms of their infrastructure that replenishes the power, and also where Nio is headed, or where Nio is heading in terms of the plans of deploying their infrastructure. Like I said, 2-3 years ago, we're talking about the Power North plan. During this event, this is what we saw Nio saying and including or indicating that they will be deploying more infrastructure in the northern of China, which they have done, and I think it has bear good fruits for them. So this is something that is pretty good, and we look forward to this day. Yeah, I just hope we get to see some goodies or some good news coming from this event, as like I'm saying, it's more of the power of the Nio Power Day event than any other. They don't touch much about models, but it is just on the infrastructure, that is your battery swapping station, battery replenishment. And talk about Nio Power, you will know that the 31st of May, Nio announced that they received around 200 million worth of funding, which of course it was for the Nio Power, which I think it makes sense why Nio is even building this new factory in Wuhan, because the funds came from like a government in Wuhan, which therefore building a factory there, or a third assembly factory there for battery swapping station, it makes sense, right? And I think it is for that reason that we are also seeing the event taking place there. So Wuhan, it has become that place where I think we are going to see some good developments of Nio around the area, because this very same province they are the ones that also injected $200 million or $210 million worth of money into Nio Power, trying to make sure that they push their developments, battery swapping stations, and also the charging infrastructure, which we are yet to see what more will Nio unveil there. But as it stands, I think we'll hear more about the third factory, which, like I said, I'll bring you those news as they come. Otherwise, with all that, we look forward to the event. I know this is one of those events which some of the people, they don't maybe focus on that much because it's not about new models. I know that the new investors are more into seeing Nio selling more or deploying more models or new models, which this event or events like this tend to not stay maybe likes. But obviously, because you are on this channel, I'll try to sum it up what we are going to get tomorrow from that event. So we look forward to that event, and yeah man, positive vibes only, right? I mean, today the Nio stock, it's up, I think almost 3%, which is something that is pretty exciting because we are seeing Nio over $4. But like I always say, you need to make sure that you do your own DD as you're investing into this Nio stock, because this stock can be quite volatile and therefore it requires you to do some due diligence. I think this is one of the good days and I'm excited about what we are seeing, and I hope to see more days like this because this stock has been beaten down quite a lot, and therefore I think it deserves some huge relief from the market. I think, yeah, we should be heading hopefully towards the double digits from now on. But nonetheless, if we continue tanking, I think it will be an opportunity representing itself for us maybe to scoop more shares. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.